Hello, passengers of the cosmic intelligence. Welcome to Golden Angel Tarot. This is a timeless reading. But this has a lifespan of 1 week. So from the moment you click on this video, I will be talking about the following week. Time of 1 week. So this will be a pick a pile reading. We will have 3 groups. I will draw oracle cards beforehand to save time, and then I will get extra guidance with my tarot deck. If you follow me, I give signs, synchronicities, dates beforehand. So first synchronicity for this reading is Judas Priest changes. So it's something like this. Changes. So this one's for metalheads. I hope I was able to sing a little bit similar. Not quite the same. It came as a chain, but original name is Victim of Changes. The date is 1976. So any of these and the date might mean something to you. Then I got, interestingly, Nelly, Hot in Here, 2002, 2002. If you don't remember. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I wanna take my clothes off. So this is a small reminder. So I got these two. You can say what a combination. I agree with you, but these are given to me. What can I do? I cannot argue with the cosmic intelligence. So then I was giving number 22, 14, 80, 25, and I also painted signs and synchronicities, which is interesting. And I was painting before. I haven't been painting for a while, and turns out I am painting synchronicities now. So I will put on the screen the groups and the corresponding watercolor painting I've done as a significator, if it helps you or if it means something to you. So as extra signs or synchronicities, painting could be relevant, watercolor, brush, hobbies, art. And then I had this like emoji, stones, objects shaped like clouds. Nothing specific, but they're all look like cloud shape, like simple cloud shape is the way I can explain it. Also, interestingly, I have picked all my astro cards. These cards somehow all are related to astrology, so maybe astrology is another synchronicity or point of interest for you. And if you're curious how signs and synchronicities work, it is usually you can see it on social media, on movies. It doesn't have to be real life. Someone could show you a picture, you can hear in the radio, in the gym, I don't know. I mean, just around the time you are going to experience these, or if there are messages you need to take, you will see and hear or realize these numbers or songs or the concepts, let's say, and you will remember. You will know it somehow. You will feel it. Things will pop out for you. That's how it works so far. If you want to add, like if there's another way it works for you, feel free to share with us. As I mentioned before, we have 3 decks. So first deck or card is Joy, and the rune Othala. This is usually familial things, genetics, ancestral, inheritance kind of things. But to be honest, I strongly get some kind of health or familial relations, familial dynamics, maybe familial health kind of vibe from this deck, this card. And the second card is Avoir. I hope I'm pronouncing correctly. French. It means to have, to possess. And the rune for this is constraint. Nauthiz. This talks about constraints, hardships, or the need. And with these two, I strongly get something to do with work or project or something tangible here. That's the vibe I get. And the third pile, third cards, third deck is fear. And we have the rune Gebo, gift, exchange, relations, marriage, partnerships, kind of rune. But this one gives me kind of a relationship or partnership vibe, energy at first. Most thing I get is that, to be honest, but we will see in detail. So first pile has the watercolor drawing of mine, which is the helmet, Roman soldier helmet. The second pile card has water drawing of mine, which consists of moon and stars. The third pile has the watercolor drawing of mine, which is dragon. So I'm going to put a close-up picture of the decks, piles, cards, and you can choose one, two, or all of them. So let's start. Roman soldier helmet. Hello, pile 1. You have chosen joy and Othala, the familial inheritance rune. I have drawn your cards beforehand, so let's check what is in the cards for the following week. We have Michael, Angel Michael, patience. Mars retrograde. It says I'm turning my heartaches to motivation. And Taurus, own your own land, it says. And card number 2. So for these, bottom of the deck is exalted, strong, number 13. And Trin wanted to show it is a good angle. It gives support. And for this deck, again, bottom of the deck is Taurus. It says I'm focusing to now, and I'm balancing myself. So as you know, like we have 2 Taurus energies here. Taurus is grounded energy at first, dominant energy, and we have earth force with angel Raphael, bottom of the deck. So again, earth and grounding kind of thing. And for your significator, bottom of the deck is mercy and heart chakra. Interestingly, the deck I've chosen is also green. So I think whatever you experience this week, this following week, it will be opening your heart in some way, shape, or form. I don't know how, we will see. So let me take decks to the side. This one wanted to show going back, or coming back, reunion. We'll see. So, what do we need to know? What is the guidance about this? 8 of Swords. Justice. For this deck, the Justice and Strength cards are different, vice versa. So number 8 is Justice here. 4 of Pentacles. What else? Ace of Cups and 11 Strength. So we talked about. So these are the numbers have changed, switched places. So bottom of the deck is Moon. I think this has something to do with, also right now, if you are watching this around the time I'm posting, we are in the under the influence of Mars retrograde. That's another thing. So Mars is the planet of action, taking action, being initiative, go-getter. But when it's retro, it works as a shadow side. I mean, if you're not conscious about it, it works as picking up fights, leaning towards violence, and it works as like the god of war. Mars is also Aries in mythology, the god of war, so it could work as again, fights, violence, anger, etc. So with patience, joy and patience, I think there's something that is going to happen, some kind of family pattern maybe, that will test your patience, kind of thing. So instead of getting angry, you will need to find the patience and joy, the brighter side of this, whatever it is. You need to, and also with this bottom of the deck is green. We have a lot of greens here. For me, it's healing, opening the heart, coming from a loving place. So I think whatever is happening, you need to find the strength in you. And also 4 of Pentacles is family and places, things that we consider our grounded place. And now I'm seeing 0303 double hours might mean something to you as an extra synchronicity for group 1. And since one of the significator watercolor painting is helmet, the Roman helmet, I think again, being like a soldier it out, finding the strength and approaching this from a more compassionate point of view is what I get. So I think for this week, the things you will experience will kind of test your patience, and maybe things, places, people you deemed trustworthy or grounded might somehow push your limits, and you need to reach this from a more brighter, more sweeter point of view. And I get again like a maybe health energy. I don't want to say health problem, but could be something like that. So I'm not gonna ask more questions, not gonna talk much about it. I want to get one advice card for you. What is the advice? Okay, 2. Okay, I think you need 3. I think you need 3. Alright, so first one is, fill up from the healing waters of Mother Earth's sacred springs and connect to her heartbeat. Become as one energy. So I think this means grounding yourself, finding the sacred pools. And my left ear is ringing. I see 1616. 1616 might also mean something to you. Yes. Okay. So find these sacred waters, find these joyful healing waters inside yourself, and reconnect to Mother Nature's world of plenty, and you shall receive a myriad of miracles. Again, Mother Earth's theme here, and since we have two Tauruses, I strongly have this, like, find what keeps you comfortable, what makes you comfortable, maybe finding a common ground for this particular health problem, family member, the dynamic, whatever it is. And the light that you are seeking is already within you. Follow those things that bring peace to your soul. Again, Taurus is comfort, joys, eating well, sleeping well, feeling well. So yes, this all is a confirmation for me, if you ask me. Hopefully these messages are useful for you. So good luck with your week, friends. If you like the reading, feel free to hit the like button. If you like to check other readings, feel free to subscribe. And if you think you got other events that you might experience this week, check other cards piles too if you feel drawn to it. So good luck, friends. Love and peace. Bye. Moon and stars. Hello, pile 2. You have chosen the second card, Avoir, possessing, owning, and the constraint rune, Nauthiz. So I've drawn your oracle cards beforehand, and I'll get extra guidance with my tarot deck. So let's see. Freedom, Angel Uriel, Leo, I'm not afraid to show my full potential, it says. And Sun, number 18. Also Leo represents Sun. The Sun card also represents Leo in tarot, so these are supporting energies for me. So bottom of the deck for these cards are Raphael, Earth Force, Taurus. It says I'm focusing to now and balancing myself. And we have Exalted, Strong for this deck as bottom of the deck, and Mercy, Heart Chakra for your significator card. So again, I think with also color of the tarot deck I've chosen, these, whatever it is that you're going to experience this week, I think it is going to open your heart somehow. And I strongly get, like, there were some constrictions you experienced, restrictions, some lack, and now you're free. Is it like the Leo? Leo is also, I strongly got this work and project and entrepreneurship energy here. So maybe Leo is always like this manager, project manager, high-ranking officer kind of symbolism it represents for me. So maybe you're a project manager, you had some troubles, maybe budget problems, or with the work and your visibility. I think with Earth Force and the Taurus here, a lot of groundedness energy is coming here. I mean, you need to be, because for Leos can be a little bit egotistical sometimes if you work the shadow side of the archetype. It is like looks down on people, in short. So an egotistical looking down on people kind of way is not the way we want it. We want balanced, more ideal energy with this, I think. But whatever it is, I get like you getting out of, and also I'm getting freedom. Freedom, freedom, freedom. What was that? Let me check. I'm gonna pause, check, and come back to you. Okay, so I have checked. It is a 1990s song, George Michael's Freedom. So it might mean something to you. And also, since the watercolor significator picture or drawing is moon and stars, we talked about stars, sun, moon, like things coming together, using both your intuition and your skills, being spiritual and being grounded. Like all the combination of these things makes sense to me now. It feels that kind of energy. I get that kind of energy. Everything coming together. You finding the freedom, breaking away from the constraints, and being in the stage, being in the center spot, shining your light on whatever this is. So let's get guidance. What do we need to know? What do we need to know about this? This one. Page of Pentacles. This one wants to come out. King of Wands. I don't want to take this. Okay. What else do we need to know? Six of Pentacles. Also, the sentence here talks about ruby. Now that it's got my attention, maybe something about someone called Ruby, or maybe programming language Ruby on Rails, since I'm also a programmer. Maybe you're a programmer, I don't know. Someone you know named Ruby might be significant. I also have seen 2442 mirror hours might mean something to you. And also with the significator drawing, the stars and moon kind of was mirroring each other. So that could be an aspect somehow. And Ruby is the wands and the fire for me. So this is Pentacles, but again with the wands I also got this passion project vibe. Do I need to take more? Okay. Two of Pentacles. Okay. And Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Devil. So it says the source of your obsessions are your own ego. So I think this is kind of a warning. Don't look down on people. Don't approach this situation, work project, from egotistical point of view. So again, with all these pentacles, like I said, this is something related with your work, I think. I don't get the health vibe, to be honest. So with the constraints, maybe if it's about health, for a small portion, listening to the reading, maybe getting out in sun could be useful. Vitamin D deficiency could be a problem. For vitamin D to be processed effectively, you need to have decent levels of B12. So welcome to our health section. Small warning. Okay, so again, I think you might have to juggle a few things, but I think things will align. Things will align, and you will find the balance between the restriction and making things happen. I think that is what I get. Even if I think you won't have something like maybe the clients want you to rush things. Maybe there's a due date, but you're not in a rush. I think you are going in the speed, just the right amount of speed, with the right speed, with the right sprint. I don't know if you're interested in agile. Yes, I have information about that too. Okay, so that was a small portion of you programmer nerds. Hi, all of you. Love you. Alright, so yeah, I think, do I get anything else? No, it's all about action, and work. So I think you got this, you can handle this. Just work with your team, other people. Play nice, be nice, play nice. But you don't have to work hard, I think. If you don't already like it. If you like it, work hard. I mean, who am I to tell you what to do? You are a manager. You are the leader. Okay. What is the advice for this week? What is the advice? Okay. This one and this one wants to come out. So dragon is in, this is the second pile, second card. So if you are drawn to third pile, you can go there, but it has a different energy. So a small, again, reminder. So here we have, let go of outcomes. You will be released from the burden you carry. Again, whatever the constraint is, whatever is stressing you out, you will be released. You will be free from that stress, anxiety, responsibility, whatever it is. And do not look for validation in others. Be uniquely you and follow your own path. Quite fitting for the Leo archetype. Leo is the trendsetter. Leo is the shining star. So again, you don't have to look down on people, but you don't have to imitate people. You doing things your own way is more than okay, and you'll be okay. And this is the reading, friends. If you like the reading, feel free to hit the like button. If you like to follow more readings, feel free to subscribe. If you like to check other decks, and I'm seeing 88 now. 8 is the number of power. You got the power. And also could be a sign or synchronicity for extra sign, synchronicity for pile 2. Good luck, friends. Hopefully you will finish your things easily, the way I sensed it. So, love and peace. Bye. Dragons. Hello, pile 3. You have chosen fear with the rune Gebo. So this could be gifts, cycles, exchange, partnerships, marriage, relations. We'll see. I've drawn your oracle cards beforehand, and I will get extra guidance with my tarot deck. So, okay. Romance, angel 𝙒𝙗𝙗𝙗. And did you see how the cards run away from my hands? That was kind of that feeling. And I see number 8 here. 8 is the, in numerology, it's the number of power, but also with people, life path number 8, they could be prone to controlling, over controlling. So the fear, the relationship fleeing from you, or fear of fleeing things could be a theme here at first glance. And somehow 3 could be relevant for you, because this is card deck pile 3, and I see 3 stars here. So again, something to do with partnerships and finding sustainable, grounded partnerships could be a theme here. You know, dragons were lonely, or significator watercolor picture is dragon. So I don't know, are you a dragon looking for your soulmates? We'll see. Saturn, a life lesson is knocking on my door, it says. So Saturn is the planet of discipline, but also planet of constraints and lessons. So what kind of effect you'll get, or how you will work the archetype, or how you will benefit the archetype, could be relevant here. And ascendant, the door, number 35. So the door to ascension, maybe. It feels like at first glance, like this needle, this prick is finding its way, the needle going to some sort of, to the rings, from needle to the rings. Maybe it will come out that your fears are unnecessary. We'll see. All right. For the bottom of the decks, with all the decks, we have, with Saturn, we have Taurus, focusing on now and balancing myself. It says Raphael, Earth Force, again, grounding energy for me. Number 13, exalted, strong. So door, or you getting high and high and then and reaching the door, something like that. Stairway to heaven, maybe. And the heart chakra, mercy. So maybe you're doing this all out of mercy, or something to do with your heart, protecting your heart, maybe. We'll see. All right, these are things, and like purple here are getting my attention. Third eye, number 6, maybe. We'll see. These here. Okay, so what do we need to know? Okay, 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, It talks about illusions. Hanged Man, it says pain is a treasure because it includes mercy. So with the mercy and mercy here, oh, mercy, something to do with mercy. Is it a person you know? I don't know, maybe someone named Mercy, maybe one of your spirit guides. You'll know better, it doesn't have to be. 3 of Cups, so 3-3. As I mentioned, I get a lot of 3 energies here. 3 energy is also expansion and communication, and also with the Hanged Man, it's number 3 when you sum it up. What else? What else? 10 of Wands, and 8 of Cups. Bottom of the deck is 7 of Wands and Dragon. Yay! So we have another dragon here. And also it talks about emerald, all these greens, strong heart vibes, strong relationship vibes. And I think, it could be partnership, but I strongly get a relationship, romantic relationship vibe, partnership, marriage. You're living together, I don't know. It could be anything. Even situationship. Who are we to judge people? Okay. So something is scaring you. Also this talks about, it says love. The love is like an emerald, jade, which is so bright that it even scares the dragons. And this pile is the dragon pile, and we talk about being scared, fears. So I think something will, yes, the energy I get here is now, like getting it all together. I know that I look like I can't speak, but I'm trying to gather my words. So something that you experience this week, the following week, is going to remind you of it will take, your scared part will get out. I strongly get this relationship vibe. So, but I think in the end, this will turn into rings. I don't know, it could be like this hardship turning into ring. Is it literal ring? Is it commitment? Maybe. Or maybe you finding out, like getting higher and finding the right thing for your heart, right person, right relationship. And I think somehow this is a relation that is too much for you. You don't want to take, it feels like a burden. It feels like a burden, and you don't want to take this responsibility. Yes. That's what I get. I think, or somehow your notion of relationship is making you scared, but it could be an illusion. Or the person you're with, the notion you have of the relationship, of the person, of whatever it is that you think you have, is an illusion. Or the fear, whatever you fear, is an illusion. And you need to look at this from a different point of view. Maybe you're tormenting yourself and you think this is a good thing. Or maybe you are depriving yourself of a beautiful relationship because of your delusional fears, is what I get. Instead of enjoying the relationship or this partnership, whatever you have with this person, you let your fears take over you. And I think you will either face your fears. Yes, something will trigger your fears. Something will trigger you. That's what I get here. Probably it will look like everything's going well. Then somehow you would have to face your fears, and you would either take the responsibility, but I feel like this feels too much for you. You walking away from this situation, whatever it is. I think you have two options. Either you will walk away from this fear and try to make the best out of this situation, the relationship, the person, or your fears will take over you, and you will walk away from this person, situation, partnership, whatever it is. That's what I get. So no need to talk more. I'll get an advice card for you. What is the advice for pile 3? Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Okay, this one wants to come out. I might have pushed it, so you'll be pushed. You'll be pushed. I'm pushing to give you a message. Okay. So, 3 again. Fill up from the healing waters of Mother Earth's sacred springs and connect to her heartbeat. Become as one energy. So I think instead of giving up, giving on to fear, you should find ways to ground yourself, or search for the source of your fears. Is it coming from a place where it is kind of your illusions or the story that you tell yourself, or is this person not worth your trust, or you feel like you're on shaky grounds? You need to, I think, distinguish between these two. And don't be imprisoned by your past. Create a brand new you. Hold that vision. So I think, again, these fears may be coming from your past relationship, past baggage, your past family dynamics, traumas, wounds, whatever it is. This might be holding you back. Of course, I'm not at liberty to tell you what to do. It's not my place. But I see 2 ways here. Like I said, either you will walk away because of your fears, or you'll find something out and this will confirm your fears. But you'll have some sort of lesson, some sort of experience this week, is what I get. So this was the reading. If you like the reading, feel free to hit the like button. If you like to follow more readings, feel free to subscribe. If you like to check other messages, if you're drawn to them, then feel free to check them out. This card also came in deck number 1, I think. If you are drawn to the message, the deck, the cards, feel free to check it out. Good luck, friends. Hopefully you'll find the right person, relationship, dynamic you wish, which is best for your hearts. Love and peace. Bye.